Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That is me, Philip Bubler. That is me on this evolutionary, revolutionary rise of an uprise at this time. And it is happy Valentine's Day to you all. For I wear red. For I am a passionate, fiery soul. And so, here I am. Hello. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. And so, I was not going to share this. Or was I? Maybe I was. I don't know. I felt compelled and drawn to pull cards from my Triple Goddess Tarot. These cards are very beautiful. And so then when I started shuffling them, I started picking up on divine feminine energies and divine masculine energies at this time. And then before you know it, a story began to unfold. And I was just like, oh. But prior to even pulling the Goddess Tarot, I had started shuffling from the Power of Love Tarot, since it is VDay inspired, but these messages are timeless. So whenever you find yourself here, take what resonates, my dear, and if nothing resonates, my dear, it's poetry for the ears, seeds for the soul. Either way, we are living bold and speaking free. Take what resonates. If this does not resonate with you, then you can still feel free to partake. If not, you can go another way. There's plenty of, others around. There's room for everyone you see, and that is what is so profound. Okay, so a story began to come out, and I was just like, oh, okay. And one of the loveliest things that I love about using a variety of different tarot and oracle cards is because it gives you, remember, we are so colorful. We are unique, each in our own way. And each of us has a dear mom, hand rescue. My hands be so dry. So each of us has our own form of, that was way too much, of expression, right? That is unique to us and ourselves. And each of us have this. It doesn't necessarily have to be a purpose. Not everyone has to share everything that they embody or connect with and stuff like that. But it would be nice 2, 3, 4 next steps to go on some more in that kind of way. But the reason I like to get variations of different colors to give in is because we are so multidimensional, okay? We are so multidimensional that everything is multidimensional. And in that being said, there are so many pockets of views, of lenses for us to see out of. And so that's the beauty of art and expression and spirituality and connectiveness and this vine that we each are. We link to one another through these vines that reach out and seed and roots and support in that kind of way. So, it's just beautiful to look at it in that kind of way. So I have pulled from the Power of Love, and joy came out. And I was like, oh, joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. And then I went into this shadow aspect of a thought process, of a once upon a time moment where maybe others or another may have made me feel lack thereof of joy that triggers specialists going in deep, because I like to creep, of maybe being a miserable bit, or being called that in a one a day, and so of a yesterday, and feeling robbed of some kind of joy in some kind of way. And to know that right now and today, namaste, you delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. A reminder from spirit to you of what you do. You bring joy to the lives of others, which is why you are sought. Okay, so this here divine feminine energy, tapping into that joyful spirit of being that joyous heart, spreading her passions, right? Making a commitment to herself. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. The joy and the commitment that you are now embarking on through your Page of Wands, through your creative passions that you are diving into, you are exploring, you are painting, you are creating this is your canvas of life, going into that kind of essence, dancing under the sun, spreading your wings, soaring, wish fulfillment in every kind of way, but being majestic and dancing away. Look, she wears red too. In her passion, she is passionate too, right? Having reason to celebrate her success for coming to this place, coming to this place from this space. 5 of Pentacles, hurt, feeling left out in the cold, right? That's what everyone says, feeling left out of the cold, or just feeling left out. And realizing we have more options and more power and more passions and more centering. Realizing that to build the 4, I need to have my 2, my grounding, my center. Think of this like an incubator, if you may. Knowing when to put something to an end. It doesn't have to put you to an end. And usually the typical depiction of the 10 of Swords, the swords are daggered in us. This time they are out there, and I choose to put an end to whatever nonsense that does not serve me right. I lay here in this stillness, and I block out all the noise, all the interference, all the chaos, all the distraction from around me, so that I can center in my infinite wisdom, align and dial up with Source, because I stand my ground in my alignment so proud. I defend what is right. I do what is right in my full alignment, no matter what kind of opposition I am met with. I got this. Tapping in, divine feminine, spin, spreading joy and recommitting and having that commitment to herself. Divine masculine energy, being met with what was maybe kept hidden even from himself. Some passion, a spark of some sort, sparking, putting a spark up his ass, right? And right now, the World card, right? I think this is the World card. Yeah, the World. Upside down. Divine masculine's world, upside down. And remember, you can focus this as an energy or whatever, but I'm going to speak it into kind of like a relationship kind of setting, just because that's what it is, right? It's a relationship. It's a relationship happening, forming. The balance needing to be made. The balance needing to be made. And this reminds me also too of the Hanged Man, lying there in suspension, hanging, so that you can purge or come to the divine understanding, inner lining, understanding that is needed at this time. And look at it, it's like it's dark. It's a shadow side. It's a tunnel of a lot of unidentifiable things, which are the feelings, swirling into out that smoke. Having to, look at this, the double card. Having to, sorry. Sorry. You see? Upside down. Even the phone wants to go upside down. This is the other one. Alright. you know what I'm gonna do? Number 2.